In this section, we're going to talk about how to control a moving light. Now, this is where we introduce a couple of different new commands on the console. The first one being soft key 8, which is fixture. A moving light now is considered a fixture on the desk, and that's going to be the term we use. So if I want to grab my first fixture that I programmed in, I hit soft key 8, fixture, and my command prompt will say select fixture numbers, and I'm going to pick the first fixture. And now what's going to happen is I'm going to get a window that's going to pop up here, and I'm going to get all of my parameters that are available to me on this particular fixture. Things like intensity, color, gobo rotate, pan, tilt, all of those things. Now the way we move around this little display is using the arrow keys. Using the left and right arrows, you can see which value is highlighted. Right now it's intensity. That is the value that is going to be active on my trackpad. So if I've got intensity highlighted and I roll the trackpad, you can now see that my intensity is going to be affected here. And the same will be true as if I move through to, say, color. I can change the color. Now you notice here on the screen, I have a fixture, and what's happened is the console has blocked out groups of 18 channels. That represents one fixture. What's nice about this is that I don't need to know that channel 115 is intensity of my first light. I just page over or use my arrows to go to intensity, and I can roll it with my trackpad. So it's a nice kind of convenient way that I don't have to remember all those channel numbers. So using the left and right arrows, we'll move through my encoders using the various options here. When I get all the way over to TX and TY for pan and tilt, that's trackpad X and trackpad Y. What's nice about this is pan and tilt will run together on the trackpad. So I have, my panning here and my tilting here on my trackpad, which is nice because I can get the two working together and I can actually move the light around. Now, there are actually more parameters that I can control on my moving lights than what are showing here, and that's using my up and down arrows. So you can see right now I'm in page 1 of my encoders. If I use the up arrow or the down arrow, I can page between one of 6 pages, and on page 2 I get additional commands like another pan and tilt, or I can go and affect focus. So this is how I'm going to address each of my parameters for my lights. If I want to grab more than one fixture, it's just like I would a channel. I hit soft key 8 for fixture, and I could say 1 through 4, and now I've got all of them, and I can page to intensity, and I can bring the intensity up of all of my units. I can go to color and adjust the color of all of my units and so on and so forth. And I'm just grabbing all of these parameters individually. Once I have the moving lights set where I want them, I can simply say record this as Q 40, and now I've got the moving lights running in Q40, just as I would a conventional light, but it's recording all of the information like pan and tilt and color for that. So that is how you grab control of the moving lights once you have them patched, and then you just program them into your show as you would any other light.